This audio just came to me after, yeah, no, after I've been going through my stuff. I'm tired. It's 11:03. Okay, here we go. I think people need to understand that let's go back in time. So basically, when I first started working in my life, or not even working, when I was in college, I guess, I would write these very elaborate emails, like professional emails, detailed emails. And it was because I guess the generation, especially my professors, they were very old. And I still have I still do actually. I still value respect. And you might be like, oh, everyone should value respect. No, I value old fashioned respect, meaning this is a big one. When you enter someone's, office or room, like even before you enter, like knock on the door. Like people haven't been knocking. It's I don't know. It's rude for me, at least personally. I don't make it a big deal, but I do like to have that notice. Um, I like to leave rooms the way they are, meaning if I entered a room and the door was closed, when I leave, I'm gonna close the door. Or if it was open, I'm gonna leave it open. So these are things I keep in mind. I don't like doing things last minute, meaning I like to give a 24-hour notice for anything. And again, that's because you respect people's time, right? You can't just schedule things last minute. So I've always been a big believer in old-fashioned respect, which is really lacking these days. And not only by, I don't want to say the young generation, like the newer people who are out there. No, it's like literally everyone forgot. And it is what it is, right? But I do still think that it does make. I get what people say, right? Because they're saying people who respect, like, respect your elder kind of idea. They're saying you can't speak back to that. And again, there's exceptions for everything, but I feel like basic things that we had respect in the past should still be kept, right? Which is ironic because you might say, we know what you do, like audio wise, video wise, but again, it's not like, okay, now do I sound like a hypocrite? I don't even want to go in this territory anymore. Like holding the door for somebody, let's go something basic, right? Or saying thank you, the bare minimum, like that's being forgotten. Regardless, I like to keep my emails professional. And then so when I started working, I made the rookie mistake when I got my first job ever. I made the rookie mistake of being very detailed for things I wanted in an email. I even remember when I took off, and I took off because I was sick, right? I was sick for 3 days actually. It was really bad. But when I was sick, I wrote a very detailed email of what I need for my day, basically. What is to be expected, this, like a long email. Like, I kid you not. It was literally probably like a page. And if I look back and think about it, it's cringe. Like I was sick actually. I did write an email though. And I even highlighted. I highlighted and bolded like key parts of that email. So now if I go back to my rookie mistake, because I'm telling you guys for a reason, I realize people are so busy in their life. Sometimes you don't even have time. Okay, you do have time, right? But there's so much going on that you just you can't process everything. So you need a quick and easy email that just is concise and to the point. So it should have been like, I'm not coming to work because I am sick. And then I don't have to outline what I need. It's just like, oh, okay. Like what's the priority item? So for example, like if something was, it had a deadline for tomorrow, then only talk about that project in the email. Everything else can just wait. And you might be like, okay, why are we talking about this? Because some of you have been doing this, right? Some of you write me very intricate emails or detailed messages, like DMs. And this is my point, actually. So then, because I write very sophisticated emails, when I text is very sophisticated. I guess that's the only thing I do. And I said I should let go. And some people online are like this. Sometimes I get an email or I get a message and it's just detail, and I'm like, I'm on my last brain cell. So please understand that I do work, right? I do work 5 days. And then on the weekend, I try to do all my stuff. So you have to remember, I'm kind of working on the weekends also, because I like to do my videos, my audios, my editing. I'm a one-person team. Oh my God. I haven't even recorded a song in who knows when. I don't remember the last time, I think because I've been sick, I haven't recorded in December. There is not enough time in this world. And then sometimes I have to do my real life job on a weekend if for some reason I ran out of time during the week. And when that happens, that's when if you don't hear from me for like 5 days uploading or doing anything, it's because my real life stuff has taken over. But I just don't have the brain cells. Well, I could if I push myself, right? But realistically, I just don't have it in me to follow a detailed email. And I appreciate some of you guys taking the time to write a very detailed email. But I don't know how to say this in a nice way, but less is more, you know? If you want something from me, like for example, right? If you wanted to buy a house and you wanted a house to look a certain way, I get it. A house is a different story, right? A house is a big investment. I don't know if it was a good example, but I'm just trying to get to the flow with, don't be very detailed and don't expect much, right? Maybe the best way I could say is, if you hear someone say, oh, I have a manager or I have this, then yeah, go ahead, be detailed with them. They can handle it. They got someone working for them. But when you're a one-man person, one-woman person, aka me, and you do everything, I need a pitch, right? It's like Shark Tank. I need a pitch, and it gotta be easy for me to read. Now, all I want to say is, I'm not ignoring emails. I have a lot of emails I gotta catch up with. It's just that I feel like, okay, if I respond to an email to a request, then I know we're gonna go back and forth, and then I have to kind of like honor the request, like do the request. And it takes away time from things I personally want to do, right? So I understand now why people reject requests, because there's just not enough time in this world. I think I might do something maybe on my link tree and just post like, okay, customs or requests open or close, because there are certain time frames in my life where I'm not busy at all. Like, for example, I believe like sometime in February, I won't be busy. Even next week, I won't be busy, but I'm going to have to figure out my life. But yeah, the moral of the story is, don't overdo it with the emails, and don't make the rookie mistake, especially when you're in the workforce. Just make it simple. I am not coming to work today because I am sick. Sorry for the inconvenience. And then your signature, and that's it. Literally. Like, you don't have to explain yourself. Don't even provide your phone number unless your job needs it for some reason. don't. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. Because now it's 11:13 and I'm done. Bye.